Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, me and my friends will explain a story that's very difficult to forget, namely the story of World War II. Before that, I will introduce myself and my friend. I am Heru and accompanied by Raihan, Salsa, Nisrina, and Adinda. So, let's do the topic of World War II.
World War II, also called Second World War, conflict that involved virtually every part of the world during the years 1939-45. Principal belligerents were the Axis powers Germany, Italy, and Japan, and the Allies friend Great Britain, the United States, the Soviet Union, and to a lesser extent China. The war was in many respects a continuous after an uneasy 20 years hiatus of the disputes left and set by World War One. The 40 million to 15 millions the incurred in World War to make it the bloodiest conflict as well as the largest war in history. World War II began in Europe on September the 5th, 1939, when Germany invaded Poland. Great Britain and France responded by declaring war on Germany on September the 3rd. The war between the Soviet Union and Germany began on June the 22nd, 1941, with Operation Barbarossa, the German invasion of the Soviet Union. The war in the Pacific began on December the 7th to the 8th, 1941, when Japan attacked the American naval base at Pearl Harbor and under American, Dutch, and British military intelligence throughout Asia.
The main combatants were the Axis power Germany, Italy, and Japan, and the Allies France, Great Britain, the United States, the Soviet Union, and to a lesser extent China. The Allied powers were led by Winston Churchill, United Kingdom, Joseph Stalin, Soviet Union, Charles de Gaulle, France, and Franklin Roosevelt and Harry S. Truman. The Axis powers were led by Adolf Hitler, Benito Mussolini, and Hideki Tojo. The war in the Pacific turned against Japan during the Battle of Midway, June 26, 1942, an American victory that destroyed the Japan's first line carrier forces and, together with the Battle of Guadalcanal, ended Japan's ability to prosecute an offensive war. The date of the war in Europe shifted with the Soviet victory at the Battle of Stalingrad, February 1943. More than 1 million Soviet troops and tens of thousands of civilians died in the defense of the city, but the destruction of II and III. Germans armies marked the beginnings of the end of the Third Reich.
The Allied landings at Normandy on June 6, 1944 opened a second front in Europe, and Germany's abortive offensive at the Ardennes in the winter of 1945 marked the Third Reich's final push in the West. The Red Army advanced from the east and effectively claimed all the territory under its control for the Soviet sphere. The Allied armies converged on Berlin. Adolf Hitler committed suicide on April 30, 1945, and the war in Europe ended on May 8. The American island hopping campaign had destroyed key Japanese installations throughout the Pacific while allowing bypass islands to wither on the vine. Hundreds of thousands were killed firebombings of Japanese cities, and the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945 knocked Japan out of the war. Estimates of the total number of people killed during World War II have ranged from 35 million to 60 million, a significant span because statistics about the war's casualties are inexact. The Soviet Union and China are believed to have suffered the most total casualties, while an estimated 5,800,000 Poles died, which represents about 2% of Poland's pre-war population. About 4,200,000 Germans died, and about 1,972,000 Japanese died. In all, the scale of human losses during World War II was vast. A table that details estimate deaths by country is available here.
So, what do you think? Was World War II tremble? What will you do if World War happen again? Please answer it in a comment below, okay? Thank you for watching. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.